It's a beautiful day, and as you know, I am Shawnee, and I am a survivor of a terrible conspiracy. And that conspiracy involved stealing my inheritance money. Uh, the first person involved killed my grandfather for his hard earned money. He worked at GM and he put stock in the company, and also, according to my research, invented one or possibly more than one part for a car. The man was the most amazing person I've ever known, my grandfather. He was full blooded Eastern Shawnee, which I am Eastern Shawnee. And I've always been very proud of my heritage. As I said, he was the most amazing person and wonderful person I've ever known. And he taught me all of the native ways. Money to us isn't like it is to other people. We would never hurt anyone for money, no way, and do anything crooked for money. We wouldn't steal or anything like that. But there's people who not only do that, but they have done it to us. Um, After they killed my grandfather, these two people killed him. Then one of them decided also to. They came up with a plan about me because I had a lot of money set up into trust by my grandfather. So they came up with a plan with some other people and they carried it out. And it has been absolutely horrific. But I am enjoying this day as much as possible. I still am not allowed to use my own identity. There are four men using my identity to get to the trust money. One of them is on a cruise almost all year long. Another one that I know of has a home and businesses and everything in my name. Um, then there's two others. They both have things as well, and they took money from me. My biological mother, who I do not consider a mom at all, was the main conspirator and still is. They all need to be in prison, and there's many others involved. With the money they stole, they were able to bribe corrupt people, corrupt officials, corrupt police, who also thought it was okay to steal my money. And I'm not spoiled, I never have been. The money was set up for college, for me, and for my husband so that I could marry for love, and in different amounts at different times, and also for my children. I was injected at the age of 8, right after they killed my grandfather, with what's called the sinful injection. And that alone destroyed a lot of what being a woman is all about. I want to be a mother so bad, and I am a very good mother, very good mom. So that, like I said, just that alone is excruciating. But I am gonna be fine. Speaking of moms, I have an adopted mom now. After all these years, I have a woman who we were both very spiritual, and we were talking on the phone one day, and I just let her know that I've never had a mom, and I've never had holidays with family because she's evil, and so are my two biological brothers, and they have separated me from any family that is decent. My biological mother's two sisters are also pretty terrible people. I won't allow them to sell me, but they've done it so many times, and they have kidnapped me many times, and they don't want me to surface and use my name and my social security number because they're using it, and I do. and then they attack. They pay somebody to falsely arrest me, or they have attacked me physically many times. I have been getting petroleum-based paint out of my muscles of my face for 11 years. Uh, there was many tortures, many assaults, many rapes. I am not only still alive, but I'm still the same person. I am beautiful inside and out, and I'm going to keep getting the paint out of my face. I use an esthetician tool, and I have to get it out of the muscles. I've come a very long way. I want to say I love you to my adopted mom. I want to say I love you to my Eastern Shawnee family. And I do have loved ones all across the country that uh, knows me. And I want everybody that's ever been kind to be blessed. I want all of the evil people involved to go to prison. I am planning on testifying against them, and I have already submitted 2 affidavit of facts to the FBI. I've got the 3rd one ready. Because I'm not allowed to use my own identity, it's hard for me to live like everybody else. However, I function just fine, and I can handle my business, and I want to move forward with my life. So I have called high up officials. I am working on anti-corruption. I'm the one that started the anti-corruption and the integrity movements that are being fully enforced all over the world. I have raised awareness on anti-human trafficking. I started raising my voice, letting it be heard, and have not shut up since. And that was a few years ago. The first time I ever called the FBI was in 2002. Hillary Clinton apologized to me that they didn't take care of it fully then, because I was falsely arrested again 2 years ago, right after I went up north to try to see if my nieces were all right, because I know they're also heiresses to the fortune. And when I found out they weren't, because their mother is terrified, and she said to me, "You've got to save these kids." I knew then it was time to testify against them, the horrible human traffickers and these organized criminals that are thieves. But the person who took me up there was involved, come to find out, and they made sure that I would run into one of the worst conspirators. So when I did, uh, I would not speak to them. I just walked away. They don't deserve my words, and they don't deserve anything. They need to go to prison. Um, so since that happened, I knew that they were going to come after me somehow or another, either some sort of torture, or I didn't know what they would do, maybe another false arrest, and that is what they did. A man had been stalking me, and I knew was not a good person. Um, and I was kind of investigating him because I have to. There's another man who's got my identity that actually lives right in this town, that is very prominent in the town. And he used to work for the Federal Center. There's actually 2 in this town I know of that worked for the Federal Center and also are involved in organized crime. Um, they were in on stealing my identity and the whole thing. He admitted that he's got money of mine in stocks, but he's afraid to get it out because of the IRS. They know what they've done is major crimes to me, and they are going to be looking at a lot of time in prison. So they keep trying to cover it up, and they keep orchestrating these false arrests, and they don't want the public to know the truth. Because they gave me false DUIs, and then I believe that's why they injected paint, to make me look like I I wasn't, to make me look the part they wanted to portray me as. And I am the exact opposite. I am a healer, and it's not the healer's way to do anything in excess at all. And I'm a very good person, and I always will be. I cannot wait to get my life back. I want to thank everyone for supporting the anti-human trafficking, and not just for show and not just for money. I started Purple Hearts Missions Possible Incorporated and the anti-corruption and integrity movements, like I said, and I work nonstop. I have rescued a lot of people all through the years, and I finally started my nonprofit, and I'm hoping for funding as soon as possible because we work hard and we deserve it. We have a few teams around America, and we now have one in Italy as well. So, of course, I'm very proud of that, and I'm proud of getting everybody else, giving so much awareness to these causes and getting everyone else to wake up. And I know that we'll all be blessed. Just keep caring and sharing. And I thank God for connecting with my true Eastern Shawnee family and my adopted mom and extended family and friends, very dear friends that I know love me and I love them. I told you that I was falsely arrested again 2 years ago. Well, I've been wrongfully imprisoned 5 times because of that one charge. The attorney is also crooked. The prosecutor was bribed. Now there's a different prosecutor, but I don't think they know what to do because I think they're either possibly all involved in different corrupt things, and they have too much pride to admit it, and they would like to maybe even pretend to play hero. I don't tolerate secondary trauma. I've seen every form of it you can imagine. So when we go to the police and things, the police or some people have to go see medical people, we shouldn't get secondary trauma. Myself, I'm holistic, so I only will work with certain medical professionals, only people with integrity, people I choose. I will never hire people that I don't like and or work with them at all whatsoever. I have been interviewing some so that when I leave here, because I am going to move to be closer to my family, when I leave here I'll be able to refer other survivors from this area to places where they will have the resources they need. I thank God that I can be out here, enjoy this beautiful day. You can probably hear my wonderful companion and guard dog barking and doing her job and having fun doing it. She's out here too. For now, I'm going to say take care and God bless you all.